Good morning, everyone. It's Cheryl here, and happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good day. I am excited today to do an explosion card. It's a really cool card that when you open it, the person will be really impressed. But it's actually very simple. So I'm glad you're going to join me for this. The phone ringing. Sorry about that. So I'll tell you what's happening this week really quickly. It's a crazy week. My husband had some things happen, ended up in the hospital about a week ago, and looks like he's doing really, really well. So I'm really happy. He had a stroke about 6 years ago, and it's probably related to that, but within, just right when he got home, every day he was getting better and better. So he's good. But a few days ago, Mom fell. She lives in the cottage by me. So she fell and has been in ICU, and it's just so hard because I can't go see her. I just want to go by her and, try to explain what's going on. And it's awful. I don't know what to do. So I'm kind of communicating through the nurses and then trying to figure out what I do about bringing her home or what the best decision is. So I'm really happy. You would think, why am I doing this and stamping? Sometimes people will come to class and they're like, why are you still doing it? It's really to keep my sanity. It brings me such happiness to do some stamping and have friends coming over, or even on Facebook. It feels really supportive. So, but don't worry, I'm going to run over there today and get her some flowers, bring her glasses and hearing aids, which will help a lot, and get her some See's candy. And you guys who know my mom know that's the best thing in the whole world that I can get her. And I think it's open right now because of Valentine's Day. It kind of opens periodically on Maui. Okay, so here's what's happening on I want to get to my Facebook Live. Congratulations, Annie. You won the card from last week, and I really think this one's so pretty. It was made with a touch of ink, which is a two-step stamping thing where all you do is the outline, and the other thing is to fill in the colors. It's just like you stamp and blop and it's on there. It's really fast and really pretty. So yeah, thanks for everyone's comments, and every time you put comments on things, I'll enter you in the drawing for the card. But congratulations, Annie. And Stampin' Up! News, it's still celebration. We have until the end of February. So don't forget, you guys, anytime your order comes up to $50, it has to be without the tax and all that. If you do products of $50 or more, you get a free celebration item. And so you might as well take advantage of it now if you have any things you need to get. There's lots of good things in there. So I'm going to turn this thing around, and then I'm going to show you how to make an explosion card. There you are. Okay, I never know where it's exactly showing, but I think this will be good. Okay, so for the card, I didn't even finish yet. I thought I was going to do something very simple, which it is, but I changed my whole mind. So I haven't even done the front of it yet, but when you open it, look how it opens. Isn't that cool? So I've used this pretty designer series paper that I'm going to use with the, it's called Flower and Field. I'm going to use it on the mini album next week. And so let me get started and show you how to do this, because I think you'll be pretty inspired. It's pretty easy. You start, here's my cutter. You start with a piece of Designer Series paper, and it's cut 6 inches by 6. You guys can see it. And then I'm turning it, and I'm at 3 inches again, and I'm going to score it once again. And then I'm going to make a score on the diagonal, just one at one time. I'm not going to do both diagonals. And to do that, you line up the little point on the corners with your what's this called? With the place where the cutter goes. Okay, so you can see both points are lined up perfectly. I'm going to shut it and then just do this, and it made a nice score. So I don't know if you guys can see that at all, but there's a score this way, that way, and then diagonally. Okay. So let me think. I like this part for the inside. So let me fold it. And sometimes before I burnish it with my bone folder, I just double check that it's exactly where I want it, because sometimes the line's just a little bit off. So do that, and then I'm going to do it the other way. Okay, and then I've got the diagonal one. Okay, so I'm just staring at my card, think how I'm going to have it open. So it's this way, and these two diagonal ones have to come in. So just play with it till it, this one wants to, but this one, there you go. So play around with it till you get it perfectly folded, and then just go like this and get it to where it's folded really nicely. So I'm kind of ready with my explosion card now. And well, you know, I just realized I cut Rococo Rose because this one I was doing had a lot of that color in it. And I think I'm just going to live with it because I don't want to run around during the Facebook Live. So I'll add something more later that has this color in it. But this is my card base. It's cut 8.5 by 5.5, scored down the middle at 4 1/4. I'm going to fold it up. Okay, and then I'm going to fold up my explosion card again and glue it in here. So I'm just using Tombow, and I'm going to make sure that my fold is going up. I want it to be that way. And then I'm just kind of eyeballing it to see, looking that it's the same space on this side and that side. And then I don't want it to stick out on the bottom here, you know, to stick out, but I also I want the card to be able to close. So I think that's perfect. So once I have that good, I'm putting some glue on the top. Who's done one of these before? I bet a lot of people have. And if you haven't, you probably thought it was kind of hard, and it's not. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So that's the main fun part of the card. And then these squares here are 3 by 3. So I cut some cardstock that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 to leave a little bit of a border. And the first stamp set I grabbed to use, I really love this stamp set, and I bet a lot of you have passed over it or haven't really noticed it, but the borders are really fun. So I'm going to add a border. See, again, I grabbed these colors that I think I'm going to switch to, what color is that? It might be Misty Moonlight. I'm going to grab that one because I had my Granny Apple Green out, and I just don't want to do that. So look at this. Isn't that a neat border? So I'm going to do that one. Bet you can't see, sorry. And just make a couple borders. The bad thing is I don't have paper under this. That stuff will come off later, but I should, here's a scratch paper I'll do for the next one. Okay, I like that. I might do that on the envelope too. It's easy. Let me see, on the inside, I'll do this in Rococo Rose so that there's something that matches my card base. I'm gonna put Thinking of You. This Thinking of You just happened to be on my desk, and it was in A Touch of Ink, which is the celebration set we used last week. Ooh, that's pretty straight. That's actually pretty, that color with that. And so I'm gonna, yeah, see, that works now. It brings out the rose, so I'm kind of happy. I'm gonna do this one and glue it down. There you go. And then this one I just I'm leaving a little teeny square to write in. So there's my inside, and obviously I could have put more things on it, colored this. You can make little, if you want to, you could make squares that are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 and cut them on the diagonal, and then you'd have little things to put in here. But anyway, that's the main part. That was the inside. And for the outside, let's do, I want to use another set I haven't used yet. And it's this one, Corner Bouquet, because that's in celebration too. This is free with a $50 order. And you know, this image is so big that if I ink it up, I was afraid I'm not going to get a really good stamp. So I'm going to use my Stamparatus. And where's the thing I cut? I don't know. I think I was going to do, let me see, this and this. So on my card, I cut this down a 1/4 inch. So the dimensions are 4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm going to put this on my Stamparatus. And this is how you line them up. I just want it this way. Yeah, I think that's good. And then actually it's going to be hard. I'm going to move it down a little bit because if you get really close to the edges there, it's harder to get the top of it inked up. Okay, and I'm going to use Memento, which is my favorite black ink. And I'm just using that. Usually I like to use other colors, like the mint. This one would probably be really nice. But let me look at the middle again. Yeah, see, it's got so much black. I'm going to go for it and use Memento. And put it all over this. Let me see. And as you know, with the Stamparatus, if you don't get it inked up really well, it's already positioned, so you can just keep putting ink on this and doing it over. So here goes. And I'm going to make sure I'm pressing like the middle and up here too. Let's see how it did. Ooh. I need more. Sometimes the first time you ink up a stamp, okay, I'm going to go with that. The first time you ink it up, I'm not sure if I moved it or what, but it's a little bit clearer down on the bottom. But I want to go ahead and finish. But I was trying to say, the first time you ink up a stamp, sometimes it does better after you've cleaned it once. Then you do it again. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to put, I've got Thinking of You. I'll grab Hello Friend, just to have something else on the front of my card. See, if I was going to do another, I really do like the blues. I'd like to try it in the Midnight, whatever it's called, Misty Moonlight. Okay, so there's that card. Pretty simple. It, but you guys get the idea. The main part I was going for is the inside. I hope you guys will give it a try. Hey, Chrissy, thanks for watching. I'm not sure who's on here, but thank you for watching, you guys, and on the replay also. There's that. That really needs something. I don't know what. I'll put some pearls or something on that. But like I said, this is mainly, it was mainly for the inside, and I really do love that. But this I'm going to have to add something to. Yeah. Come here. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would leave comments, and when you do, you get a chance to win this card. And hopefully you'll make an explosion card at home. Ah, that would be neat. Oh, gee. They're going to make me crazy. One more. Okay, there's my card. And you guys, thanks for watching. And before I go, I want to show you what I'm doing next week. There you go. Here's my mini album. This is what I was going to show you in the beginning, and then I thought, oh, I want to show you a explosion card that goes on a regular size card. But the mini album has that same paper called Flower and Field, and then you open it, and it's supposed to be like this. You open it up. It has a little pocket over here. You pull it out, and this is another pocket, so this is kind of cool, where you could write something on it or put photos. And then if you want the other side, it opens up, and it's real similar. It has another pocket here, but here in the very middle, I put an explosion card. So that's really fun. And see, this one I did do differently. I did it on white and then just put some paper, and these I had cut at 2 3/4 squares and then cut them on the diagonal. So there's lots of things you can do with this. So thanks everybody for watching. You guys have a great day, and aloha.